Hardcore.
Welcome to Made in Brum, and starting the show was a track from Table Scraps called I'm a Failure, which is on the band's new album Autonomy. And our guest joining myself and Julianne this week will be the band She, and they will be here after this song from them called Body Talk. And I must give a big thanks to John Woodall, who first made me aware of this band by playing this track on his show. And John plays lots of local music. He also gives lots of information about local events coming up over the weekend. So this one's for you, John.
That we tell to ourselves. I can feel your fear.
I'm very pleased to welcome onto the show Rebecca and Robin from She. Welcome,
Hi.
guys.
Hello.
I love that track. That's the first thing that opened me up to your band. So where are you from? How long you been going? And who's in the band?
See, we have to come under the sort of umbrella of the West Midlands because we're all from different parts of in and around the Black Country. But originally we're from here, there and everywhere. Me and Robin are Black Country born and bred, so I'm from Dudley. Robin's a Gornal lad. But yeah, we well travelled across the globe, really.
The globe.
The globe.
The Midlands.
The Midlands. Yeah, our drummer's from Southampton originally, but we won't hold that against him.
It's great that we're having bands coming in and playing in Birmingham. I know you've done some gigs. Let's talk about some of the gigs you've played in Birmingham. You played at the Flapper. Is there anywhere else in Birmingham that you've played?
Over the years, we've played a fair few, haven't we?
Yeah, obviously the Sunflower Lounge, everyone's seems to have hit there. Hare and Hounds we've done. We've been in and around everywhere. We've played O2 Academy.
Yeah, we've played pretty much all
Across
the little
the
small,
years.
nice little small venues around Birmingham, and there's some absolute crackers. And yeah, we've been lucky enough to sort of get on quite a few shows in and around Birmingham over the years.
And your first gig as She was at the Mars Bar, Worcester.
Yeah, that's an awesome little venue, that
Yeah,
is.
I've heard a lot of good
it's
things
great.
about that.
We've played a fair few times over the years there as well, and always get a good turnout.
Good warm welcome.
Yeah. We're going to go now with another track from you. This is your latest release.
Okay, well, this is our latest single. It's called Howl. That's it. That's a short title.
Blue lace open, falling, silence, patience,
and that was the brand new single from She called Howl. Very impressed with that. I think it's a great single. So,
Thank you.
how is it doing? Is it doing well?
Yes, we have a habit of talking over each other, so we keep going, yes. Yeah, it's doing all right. We're getting a lot of positive feedback from the young folk online. Yeah, we've had it played in a fair few places. Everyone seems to be sort of digging it at the minute, which is great. That's always nice to hear.
Well, it's on Brum Radio A-list. I've seen that on
Yes.
there. Also, you did a live gig with BBC Introducing,
Yes.
Hereford and Worcester. You're getting attention from BBC Introducing WM in Shropshire.
Yep.
Positive reaction to the band and the singles that you're releasing.
Thank you. We are trying.
Yeah, well, you are. You're definitely trying.
Thanks.
Soz. Yeah, and I think a lot of it as well sometimes comes down to just face-to-face interactions with people. Obviously, the music is what you want to have to, hang around that people like, but you kind of want to get to know all these people as well. And I think it's good when you rub shoulders with these folks that you can show them that you're decent folk as well, and there's a nice sort of aspect of a good personality behind the music as well. So I think if you can get on with these people, then
We try and be sort of as nice to people as possible because we know ultimately they're the ones that are gonna judge our music. So it's kind of that little bit of a karma thing. We do well, we do good to them, they do good to us. It's the community thing, isn't
giving
it?
a little bit
Absolutely.
back.
Well, I find your music has got a very 80s feel to it. Now, we have mentioned this, me and Julianne. There's a lot of influences from a lot of 80s bands I can hear. I can hear Fleetwood Mac. I
Yep.
can hear Eurythmics, especially with Rebecca's vocals. And also, a band that you've actually chosen as your first choice, which is Duran Duran. I can hear elements of that in it.
Yeah, it's being sort of a Birmingham-based band as well, and sort of having that very sort of 80s synth rock sound. It was something that's played heavy on us when we were writing sort of the tracks from the start. So,
Right, so we've just mentioned your first choice.
Oh, we're doing the Duran Duran one or the other one?
The Duran Duran one.
Oh, that would be right then.
That'd be weird if
because we hadn't done that bit then, so I was confused. It was not in order on the list. Never mind. I
Okay.
put a little arrow
Take two.
like that. Sorry. Okay, so this is Duran Duran, Come Undone.
Stay He is not happy. He is not happy. Kill me with the gun. Come on, Jay!
That was Spilt Milk Society with Amsterdam. So tell us about the gigs that you've been playing recently. So your debut gig was in
Worcester, yeah.
The Mars Bar.
Yes.
So tell us about that, what happened down there.
It's a pretty awesome little venue. It's somewhere we've been a few times now, and we had a really good night. I think it was a really cool sort of way to launch our sound.
Yeah.
We had a really good little audience tuned in. There were some other really nice bands
Who
on
did you
as
play
well.
with down there?
Ooh, Nuns of the Tundra. And
Yeah,
they're getting a
wicked.
lot of exposure at the minute. They're working with they were working with Orange Amps, weren't they? And trying to
Somebody
get
like,
little.
yeah.
They're working little promotional
Amazing.
deals, doing their own stuff. But they don't give them too much exposure. We want to talk about us.
Exactly.
No, they're
No,
also
they had
they're
a really good
really
sound.
nice people, and it helps when
Good
you're
crowd.
playing gigs
Yeah.
with nice musicians as well. So it
Exactly.
helps you go away and sort of remember them as well as their music. Yeah.
So then you went down to, was it London that you played?
Yes.
Seabright Arms.
Seabright Arms, and that was for the Killing Moon EP launch, was it?
It
Yeah,
was,
it's a
yeah.
launch party basically for our label. And we went and played a little showcase down there just to kind of go, hey, here we are, we've arrived. Who's out there? Who's listening?
And the London crowds are great crowds. So, I mean, I'm sure they had fun. How did
Yeah.
you find them?
We it
Warm.
went down.
Warm. We found them warm.
No, we didn't know how London would take us, but they opened their
They
arms.
embraced us.
And then obviously you played at the iconic Flapper. As you know, this venue is closing down, and it's another one
Unfortunately
of
so.
these great venues that's been around, 20 years, and it's very sad.
Yeah,
We're
definitely.
championing to get new venues open because
Yeah.
there's plenty of great bands in Birmingham, and they need to be able to play. So, what was your experience down at the Flapper?
I mean, we love it there anyway. We've been to see plenty of bands over the years.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we go and check out all the stickers on the walls and see who's been there before us. You know, the path that they've paved. Yeah,
It was a great gig. We really enjoyed it.
the
Again,
crowd were
the
up
crowd
for
were
it.
great.
It's a shame that it's going because, like you say, you need a platform for these bands, and the Flapper has been somewhere that's always sort of welcomed us along.
Exactly.
So it's a shame to see it go, but hopefully the spirit of it will live on elsewhere.
And what have you got coming up next? Where's your next gig?
Well, it's writing at the moment and trying to get out the next single. So as soon as that's sort of hit Facebook and all the other platforms, and then we'll hit the
We're on
tiles
the-
again, won't we?
Where
Won't
would
we?
you like to play? Any other big cities that you'd like to play next?
Well, it's the festy scene.
It is the festival scene coming up.
So,
We might have a few things in the pipeline.
Oh,
Yeah.
tell us about that, or is that secret? Or
I can.
exclusive
talk
here
about
on
it?
Switch
Do you-
Radio.
No, you
Made
can
in
talk
Brum
about it because it's a bit. It's heartfelt.
It's hard for Robin because we are going to be playing a sneaky little session at the Great Escape Festival, which we're
wow.
really excited about.
Excellent.
Unfortunately, young Robin is on holiday for the day that they gave us the list, so we're going to have to get in a trusted friend to play his parts, and it's going to be something he passes over, but he'll be there in spirit.
I am in spirit. There'll be a picture of me
He'll
there.
send us a postcard, I'm sure. But yeah, it's something we're looking forward to, definitely.
So we're now going to play your new track, which is Lay Low.
Yes.
So when's this coming out?
Mid-April
Yeah.
ish.
Yeah, this is our next single, and it's called Lay Low.
Hang me up out to dry. This is not the love. So I lay low and bite my tongue.
just listened to Lalo, which is the new single. So you can tell us a bit about the track.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I'll let you
well, it's a slower number than our previous or
It's
more
got
sort
a
of
different
upbeat
vibe
ones.
to it, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit more chill, but it does pick up pace towards the end, which I think the reason we chose it was from gigging it, you know, a couple of people were more interested in it than we'd first given it sort of credit for. So we thought
Yeah,
we could
initially
be
it
on to
was-
something with this one.
It was going to be an album track.
Yeah.
And then when we started playing it live, the amount of people that were like, "Oh, I love how that track builds
So it's a
and builds
great
and
response
builds."
from your
Yeah,
crowd, from the
so-
audience.
So we thought we've got to go with that a little bit and listen to what they're telling us. So we thought, okay, we'll put that out as track 3.
And you take the influences from your audience, the response into how you write your music. So how do you go about constructing your tracks? So who does what and who writes and who does the lyrics and how does it work?
Yeah, I think we do listen to what the audience is saying. I think if a track that we've put out as a single for people to sort of stream and download goes down well, then I think that influences how we move forward.
In the
with
flavour for your
course,
next
yeah.
your
Yeah.
next record. Yeah.
We write together, don't we? Me and you lock ourselves away in a dark hole for years until the final product is what we have with us now. Yeah, it's a I lost my train of thought. There.
It does.
Go back into it. Yeah. So we like Beck said, we write together, sort of come up with the ideas, the base idea of it, and then we show the guys, and it's either a thumb up or thumb down. And if it's the thumb up, then they get involved and they start then adding their parts.
Do you write the lyrics, Rebecca?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
she is.
Usually come up with an idea, something I want to talk about, something I've seen, heard, you know, something that's inspired me a little bit, and then again, just sort of put pen to paper and crack on until something comes from it.
So we're now going to have your next song choice. If you'd like to introduce the track for us and tell us a little bit about it.
What is it? I scribbled him out and then I needed to bring it back.
It's because you drew that man.
Yeah, you put his nose on. You made him human. You gave him a face. He was just a ball before you got here. Right, okay, sorry.
Okay, our next track.
Yeah.
Yes, next time. Okay, this is Gold by Jaws.
Take me
So you've just listened to Bring Me Down, which is the new track. So if you'd like to tell us a little bit about album releases and what you've got coming up next.
We've got a handful of tracks now, so it's sort of...
It's right at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah, just as bulk everything up as much as we can and get all of our material together. So I think an album's on the cards once we're confident in the rest of the tracks, once we've finished our writing and got out the studio. I think we'll eventually get it all together and then throw it out.
Just see how the singles go.
Yeah, we don't want to.
Maybe an EP might be the next.
I think that's probably the next route. We don't want to, like I said before, we don't want to pigeonhole ourselves. We're just constantly writing and new things are coming out. So we don't know where our sound's going to go. At the moment, we've got a nice direction and hopefully it'll just carry on that way. So
we are now going to have another Birmingham song choice. So would you like to tell us who you've chosen and the name of the track?
Am I going for it?
Yeah.
So it's Lycio and it's Saharan King.
You got another feeling, always dealing high some ocean. ocean, in her ocean. The hearts you steal are the ones we feel. And some say broken feelings were never real. Bring me back down to the ground. All my hopes don't take me down. I'm empty now. So
So I'm pleased you chose that. So we were talking off air about your rehearsal space that you record. So tell us a bit about that, please.
So it's the Slade Rooms in Wolverhampton. You're laughing already.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, Slade Rooms. Underneath there's this little place called Cellar Rooms. Slade Rooms, is that? I've
Slade
messed it all
Rooms,
up. Is it all the right? Am I saying the right words?
You are. They are correct
We're
words.
talking
Yeah.
English.
No, we've got a little recording space in a place called the Cellar Rooms, and that's pretty much where we lose days and days upon end writing and just being idiots, really.
Yeah, trying to
be
produce
productive,
and manufacture music, mainly just eating crisps.
popping our heads out and like, right,
Every
here for a while,
every now and
closing the
again,
door.
just checking that we're,
Yeah, usually
we
that's
do. I think that's the best way to do it, though. To be fair,
Yeah.
is just to sort of get in the creative space and just keep going until going
and
and
then
going and going until something
realise
comes
you've been
out.
there 6 months.
Yeah, you should probably call your parents. And
Picked up on as well your relationship. Come across like brother and sister. Is that how you feel together as a partnership in the band?
Unfortunately, sir.
Oh, yeah. Oh God, it's not that bad. We've known each other a long time, so I think naturally you get. I've seen some sights. We get closer and closer.
Thanks.
But yeah, we're very good friends.
Yeah.
He's all right, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm better than all right.
Most days.
On a Tuesday evening.
Is it like this on stage as well? Are you like,
Yeah, I
we
think
toned it down.
that's the problem. Is you get a little bit sidetracked. You forget that you've actually got songs to sing and instruments to play. You have a laugh and a joke. But I think that's the reason we do what we do as well, because we get on so well, not just with each other, but with the whole band. We are a really close-knit sort of group of
We're lucky that
friends.
we're in a band with our best mates. And I think
right.
that really comes across in the music as well, because we're all from different backgrounds musically, but we all have this sort of central, I guess,
gotta be
desire
like-
to write the music we love.
If you're having fun, then that's the main thing. It'll keep you going for a bit longer, I think.
That's brilliant to hear. It's great that you get on so well. And it does come across. It's come across in the interview as well. This leads us on now to your last Birmingham band choice. Now, I'm really pleased that you've chose this song because this is a personal favourite for me.
Okay, we've chosen Turn to Stone by ELO.
turn to stone, I turn to stone. You will return again someday to my blue world. I turn to stone when you were gone. I turn to stone. Turn to stone when you're coming home. I can't go on. Turn to stone when you were gone. I turn to stone. I turn to stone when you were gone. I turn to stone. Turn to stone when you're coming home. I can't go on. Turn to stone when you are gone. I turn to stone.
Classic track from ELO. Brilliant to hear it. Thank you for choosing it.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you for joining us on this week's show. And thank you to you, Robin and Rebecca, for joining us. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Julianne.
Thank you for having me here. It's been great fun.
Third show.
Good laugh. Good time.
Yeah, absolutely having some fun. So thank you, guys, for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
It's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you throughout the show. Really impressed with your music.
Thanks.
So it just leaves us now, your last play-out track. As usual, comes from a band or artist that's been an inspiration to you musically.
So this band they're a modern band, but they take their influences from sort of a lot of our influences. So we thought we'd play them. They're Haim, and the track's "Want You Back."
Some things are long forgotten. Some things were never said. We were on one endless road, but I had a wandering heart. I said we were opposite lovers. You kept trying to prove me wrong, and I know that I ran you down. So you ran away with your heart. But just know that I want you back. Just know that I want you back. Just know that I want you. I'll take the fall and the fault, and I'll give you all the love I never gave before I left you. Just know that I want you back. Just know that I want you back. Just know that I want you. I'll take the fall and the fault, and I'll give you all the love I never gave before I left you. I know it's hard to hear it, and it may never be enough, but don't take it out on me now, 'cause I blame it all on myself. And I had a fear of forgiveness. I was too proud to say I was wrong. Troll, I'm ready for them both of us now. So just know that I want you back. Just know that I want you back. Just know that I want you. I'll take the fall and the fault, and I'll give you all the love I never gave before I left you. Just know that I want you back. Just know that I want you back. Just know that I want you. I'll take the fall and the fault, and I'll give you all the love I never gave before I left you. Just know that I want you back. Just know that I want you back. Just know that I want you. I'll take the fall and the fault, and I'll give you all the love I never gave before I left you. Just know that I want you back. Just know that I want you back. Just know that I want you. I'll take the fall and the fault, and I'll give you all the love I never gave before I left you. Just know that I want you gig before I left you.
Thanks for joining us on this week's show. And our final track on the Made in Brum show is a brand new track from The Claws called Tokyo. Thanks for listening. Have a great week.
A sudden epidemic originating in the Midlands is being described as the biggest nightlife craze seen in years. It entices those in search for recreation instead of prohibition, liberation over mere satisfaction, desire or dust. In a recent briefing, said epidemic has been hailed as public enemy number one to youth culture in our society. This comes after reports of a new craze, a craze never seen before, a craze called Tokyo.
Seeing through you, can you see for a minute? Tonight, down low, I wanna lose control or dig a deeper hole that's blue. Satisfied because whatever you gave me's made me feel alive. Two-tone lover dressed in black and white, thinking you're one of a kind when you're on Tokyo's finest. Dig a deeper hole that's blue. Look around the room, but all I see is you. I don't know what to do that makes the needle hit the groove. Don't know what this is that makes me feel so fly. Two-tone lover dressed in black and white. I look around the room and all I see is you. I don't know what you do that makes the needle hit the groove. I don't know what this is that makes me feel so fly. A two-tone lover dressed up in your black and white. Do you feel it now? 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 Now, now. Oh, sky high, I'm seeing through you. Can you see for a minute? Tonight, down low, well I wanna lose control or dig a deeper hole that's blue.
RBRadio.com.